Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So here's Las Vegas' starting group. Barnes is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's R.J. Barrett, then there's Johnson, and it's Thompson in at small forward. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we have the small ball era, Clark, but now size is a premium once again.
B.A., another example of how things change but also stay the same. Small ball skills with size is what we want to see now, and that's what's happening across all the teams in the league.
Trent outside, down low. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Trent.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Johnson passes to Thompson for 3. Barrett gets the 3 ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Barnes against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Can't hit from in close. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Barnes, no good. On the wing, Kuzma. First quarter, just over a minute played. And Lopez gets it to go.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile too.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Milwaukee now, following the score by Las Vegas. Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lopez. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Middleton outside. Johnson passes to Barnes. Johnson against Lillard. And that one good.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Lopez against Middleton. Pass to Lillard. Driving inside, and the dunk by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Las Vegas, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold. Knockdown mid-range shooter who strokes it with confidence.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The kick out to Johnson. And he converts the layup. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
At his position, the point guard, there are not many players that possess the size that Magic Johnson has. And he knows how to use it on the interior.
Now here's Trent. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Lopez, the screen. Antetokounmpo. Again, Milwaukee.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Here's Barrett. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barrett's got 5 now.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Barnes, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Outside Barrett. There's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard's got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Lillard. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Antetokounmpo with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Trent from long range, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Johnson passes to Barnes. Johnson inside, defended by Lillard. Shot is good by Barrett. Milwaukee in the lead. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Las Vegas team.
A difficult matchup for them last year, with them losing both games to a team with a bad record.
Yeah, on paper it looked like it should have been no contest, but the opposite was true.
Checked in for Barnes. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at Milwaukee, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And the basket by Trent.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Trailing by 2.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Trent from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard got a good look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson passes to Middleton. Shoots over Lopez. Again, the miss by Las Vegas.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Johnson against Lillard. It's rebounded by Barrett. Las Vegas trails by 4. Ball's going up the court. It's stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Lopez. He has 7. Kuzma down low, working on Grant. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Johnson passes to Grant. Count the basket.
You know, at the offensive end, I think this is where Grant is most effective, on plays where he can really leverage his athleticism.
Now here's Lillard. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Trent from long range. Thompson pulls it in. Las Vegas trails by 7. Outside Johnson. Middleton left side. Shoots over Lopez. Middleton no good. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Lillard. The 3, Barrett. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 7. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they're really attacking the paint with a fury.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Thompson. Outside Barrett. Johnson with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
And he knocks down the first one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and Las Vegas making a change here. And Johnson drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Antetokounmpo against Grant. Antetokounmpo, left side. And the big finish by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Johnson with it, and Lopez picks him up. Robinson for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Prince, the pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. Connaughton can't hit. Las Vegas trails by 10. 56 seconds left in the first. Clarkson against Prince. Clarkson passes to Johnson. Outside for Grant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Antetokounmpo finds Connaughton. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. 8-point game. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building, but you have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
First free throw is good.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Porter. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. With 2 seconds left. Misses the layup. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
No good on the second free throw. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
To the inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. And they're on the break. Here's Ellis. Finished off the break.
Maybe not a natural-born distributor, but Clarkson working to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And he makes a first. And Las Vegas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Robinson. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 4-point game. Portis with a screen on Thompson. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ellis. Here's the floater. Milwaukee Milwaukee with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one, and they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Clarkson. Drummond with the screen. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
Now Antetokounmpo. Portis with a screen on Thompson. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Here's Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Porter against Clarkson. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Ellis. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Connaughton for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got assist number 5 here tonight. Las Vegas calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Vegas. Barnes, he's checked in for Robinson. Barrett comes in for Clarkson. And it's Johnson in for Ellis. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Johnson passes to Barrett. He drops it from range. Barrett's got 14 points.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Thompson. Antetokounmpo can't connect. For Las Vegas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. That one's good for 2.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Antetokounmpo against Thompson. Portis down low, and he lays it up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Tries the spin move. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. The Bucks leading by 6. Now Connaughton. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the 3. Johnson against Porter. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes it.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Yeah, and Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Johnson with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Drummond. Clock at 6. Outside Barrett. The 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Las Vegas trails by 5. Outside Barnes. Drummond finds Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Connaughton. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Chris Middleton's checked in for Las Vegas. Las Vegas trails by 3. Johnson passes to Barnes. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Barnes has got his second bucket on the night.
Hey, when you lay off of Harrison Barnes, he's going to go right up on the catch.
Pass to Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
No good on that one.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Good on the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Really a terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double with that assist. He's just been everywhere tonight.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tough bucket, the Greek freak.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
First one falls for him.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. So they take the lead. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Magic takes a lot of pride in his toughness now. Shows you why on that finish.
Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. From downtown, such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
It's Middleton on the wing. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis... is the most unguardable player in the game.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here, and he drops the first. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Damian Lillard picks one up. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. The free throw drops for Johnson. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Trent outside. Over Barrett. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Porter. Trent's got 10 points in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Barnes. 4-3. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10.
Much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting a lot of pressure on this defense and, as a result, earning trips to the line.
Looking at the stats, he's gone 2 of 5 at the free throw line. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Johnson. 16 points for him. Offensive board. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 18.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the
Giannis just got hurt.
Step slow has really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And a timeout called here.
Playing him the whole game, trying to keep up with Showtime. You got to keep him out there. They were trying to play him the whole game to keep him with this fast break style. Because once he goes out, they'll have no way to combat this fast break.
Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Let's see some of the numbers here for Chris Middleton.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Porter finds Kuzma. Back to Porter. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put 2 guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
Up high and down hard. Love seeing Barnes be aggressive like that, showing off his quickness and athleticism in a big way.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 9. Here's Trent. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. It's Johnson with a drive. Outside for Grant. Drains the triple. Grant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Now here's Porter. 11 points for him last game against Chicago. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. No good with a jumper from the wing.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Here's Porter. Out to Portis. They need this. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Portis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Kicks it out to Barrett. And Las Vegas, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Portis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was. That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Pass to Barnes. There's the triple. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Trent against Barrett. Trent, the pass to Lopez. And here's Trent. Lopez, the screen on Barrett. Trent for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. Kuzma outside. Beyond the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Johnson. There's 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Barnes, it's good.
Barnes is really textbook in his posture on his shot. I mean, he squares up well and knocks it down.
Here's Kuzma. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Portis with a screen on Barnes. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Las Vegas. They're up by 5. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you.
Man, this is a high-scoring game. They already got they almost scored 80 points apiece in a half, both teams. It's been up and down, man. But you can see the difference between Larry's team and Magic's team, a totally different style of play.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. I'm sure neither of you paid attention to the power rankings back in your day.
Yeah, I always just assumed we were number one already. Anything else was a total impossibility.
Well, I got news for you, big fella. You weren't always number one.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Bucks.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Bucks trail by 5.
All right, let's see what's going on with Giannis. He's playing with a strained hip. So let's see how that's impacting him. How's that going to impact his game? Wow. Everything about Giannis is wow. Speed with the ball significantly. He's not even anything close to what he was. Look at his speed, man. He's a 41, agility 45 now. Jesus. His strength has gone up, though. He's going to need every bit of it.
And now we'll send it over to Allie the Force for an update on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Nevertheless, determined to battle through it. As we see, guys.
I'll tell you one thing. We're going to run the hell out of Giannis if he's going to stay out there.
Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious.
We're going to run him because if he can't keep up a transition, here comes Showtime. Giannis is going to pay a price. There's no way to keep up with Sir Thompson.
It's not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
On the floor for Las Vegas, they've got Thompson. Barnes is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Johnson in at the point.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Lopez. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be on him in Thompson, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Barrett. Deflects the pass. Pass to Johnson. Over Lillard. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 18. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Middleton. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Middleton from the outside.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
Here's Kuzma, following the score by Las Vegas. Lillard fires away from way outside, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Las Vegas leading by 6. Here's Middleton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. He does not get the second one. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league. And he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Trent finds Kuzma. Pure from three-point range. Kuzma's got 11 points.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And he gets that one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's Kuzma with the miss. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. 6-point game. Middleton outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Middleton. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Thompson passes to Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Left side Barrett over Trent. Barrett can't hit. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Trent for 3. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Shoots over Portis, and Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by Middleton. Las Vegas leading by 7. Thompson. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
To the wing on the left. Portis finds Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Portis. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Portis has got 9.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Here's Middleton. He's got 9. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuzma. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats them. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Now here's Trent. 15 points in the game. Lillard converting inside.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Johnson. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Las Vegas. The Bucks trail by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Middleton. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 11.
Look at Johnson shaking up the defense with the pick and roll, moving the pieces around like a chess player to find the right play.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Trent outside. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
7th and fewest turnovers per game, and they're landing in the top 20 for fast breaks. It's obvious this team doesn't love to run the floor. They could be letting some easy buckets pass them by with that attitude.
And their low turnovers are a standout stat for them. They make smart, quick passes and do a good job protecting the ball from fast hands. And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Las Vegas calls timeout. right, let's look back.
Hello, Mr. Singh. How you doing, buddy?
Which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting?
These guys have been spacing.
Hope you're enjoying the game, man. Got a good one going.
Getting the three-point shots they want as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Las Vegas leading by 3. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Grant outside. Pass to Ellis. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. Ellis has got 5 now.
I'm doing great, man.
That's
Thanks.
just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Antetokounmpo outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Trent outside. Launches it. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Love seeing Dame distribute the ball like this, showing how unselfish he can be.
Here's Ellis. He's got 5. Now here's Clarkson. It's stolen by Trent. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Tipped.
Well, he's an incredible athlete. You can just see that, using his vertical and his reach on the defensive end. Outstanding block.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Drummond. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
There's really not much else you can do against Drummond. Man. He's skilled at looking past defenders to get to the finish.
Grant against Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Inside, Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Antetokounmpo against Grant. On the wing, Porter. No points so far. Pass to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Lets it fly. Portis gets the bucket.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. And the Bucks with some changes. Smith comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Prince is subbed in for Trent. Drummond passes to Ellis. Drummond to screen on Lillard. Here's Ellis. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Ellis has got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 6. Porter looks it over. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drummond grabs the miss.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
19-footer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes the first.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Livingston, he's checked in for Smith. Robinson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Prince against Drummond. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 16 over Clarkson. Lillard can't get it to go.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. He's off on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Porter, the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Here's Ellis. Clarkson outside. Pass to Ellis. Back to Clarkson. Down low. And the jam by Drummond.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Bucks trail by 7.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
For 3, here's Lillard. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ellis passes to Grant. Soft touch off the glass. Grant's got 11 points.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
The 3 from Prince. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. It's Las Vegas, up 6. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Taurean Prince is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been
taking advantage of Giannis' injury. He can't move as well.
Here's Porter following the score by Las Vegas. Takes a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Now here's Portis. Connaughton outside. Portis with a screen on Robinson. 6 to shoot. Connaughton goes in, and so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Connaughton. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Las Vegas calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For Las Vegas, Boucher's checked in for Middleton. Jeremy Grant comes in for Barnes. And it's Robinson in for Thompson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas's coach going over their plan during the break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Johnson against Porter. Portis, right side. Over Boucher. Off the window. It's good.
Tell you what, Portis has been so focused on the offensive end, doing all he can to rack up points.
Outside Barrett from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Prince against Robinson. Outside Porter. From 10 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Porter's gotten his first points in this one.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Johnson. Here's Boucher. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. The free throw drops for Boucher. Bucks trail by 12. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Porter finds Prince. Shot clock at 6. Here's Portis. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Boy, he's doing all he can to keep them in this game. He still has not missed.
It's Johnson with a drive. Outside for Boucher. Again the miss by Las Vegas. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's Prince on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. Trent outside. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Las Vegas leading by 10. Pass to Boucher. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Johnson inside, guarded by Trent. Trent with a double. Robinson on the wing. Back to Johnson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Grant. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Robinson for 3. Again the miss by Las Vegas.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. Following the score by Milwaukee. Johnson against Porter. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
It's Johnson with a drive. There's the double team with Porter. And here's Grant from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the paint. Here's Portis. Trent outside. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes. And now just a three-point Las Vegas lead.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Porter against Johnson. Inside. Here's Grant. Johnson inside. There's the double team with Porter. Back to Johnson. Up and over Porter. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bucks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. To tie it up. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Johnson with a bucket.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
Porter against Johnson. 4-3. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's Grant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
That one falls for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Las Vegas. Thompson comes in for Robinson. Bucks trail by 7. Lopez, the screen on Johnson. Lillard against Johnson. Lillard passes to Trent. Back to Lillard. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 19 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Thompson. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Free throw good, Lillard.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Clarkson comes in for Barrett. Here's Middleton. The 9-footer's on the mark.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Lillard outside. On target from range. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Middleton with a screen on Lillard. Johnson, pass to Barnes. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Lillard, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Look, you can foul anybody but Lillard. I mean, this guy's a 90% career free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Lopez against Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 26 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Lillard against Johnson. Lillard outside. Fires in the triple. That's 29 for him.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Outside Johnson. It's good.
Coming alive in a big situation. Buckets like this is why Magic Johnson is called Magic Johnson.
Now here's Lillard. From downtown. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Johnson against Lillard. Pass to Clarkson. Now Johnson. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Johnson passes to Thompson. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Kuzma finds Lillard. Back to Kuzma to take the lead. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the bucket and the foul. Damian Lillard picks one up.
This is Magic time. When the game's in the balance, he makes it happen.
For Las Vegas, Clark is checked in for Middleton. Robinson comes in for Barnes. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Clarkson.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
The Bucks trail by 5. For 3, here's Lillard. Thompson pulls it in.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Outside Johnson. Crafty move. And it's good on the lay-in. Johnson's got 33 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. For Las Vegas, Middleton is checked in for Robinson, and it's Barnes in for Clark. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Barrett over Trent. And there's Barrett on the assist by Johnson.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Thompson for 3. Giannis with the rebound. So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Man, Milwaukee shot the lights out from downtown. They 17 threes. This was one of the most up and down games I played thus far. Like, I get, man, with Magic Johnson and Giannis Antetokounmpo, it was guaranteed to be an up and down game, and you guys just saw it. It was, man, look at that. Look, the Bucks had 103 shots for their team. We had 99 shots. That is a lot of shots. I don't know if you guys understand, but that's very rare that you see teams get 100 shots apiece in a game, especially in regulation. That is that's what you call open court basketball at its finest, y'all. Just layups and threes, all game long. Lillard went 6 of 15. Gary Trent Jr. went from 5 for 10. Brook Lopez just got took out of the game because he just couldn't keep up with the pace. They couldn't keep Brook Lopez out there. It was just too fast. The pace was just too up and down. And then Giannis got hurt. Giannis got hurt in the, I believe it was the third quarter or second quarter he got hurt, and he just wasn't the same. And then Magic Johnson with these just insane triple-doubles, man. 33 points, 15 rebounds, 28 assists, 14 for 20 from the field. These are mostly all layups and post-up moves and just fast breaks. R.J. Barrett goes 7 for 11. Jeremy Grant goes 1 for 2. Asir Thompson just gets 15 points, pretty much all in transition. I mean, pretty much all his points just come in transition. Harrison Barnes, spot ups, and it's just, man, this was just open court basketball at its finest, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a fun one. Look at that play right there. You saw it right there. Let's look at this. Look at that assist. Here's R.J. Barrett's highlight reel. Just catching and shooting. Man, Showtime, which is off to the races in this one. But so was the Bucks, though. The Bucks were right there. It's just Giannis got hurt. That's what really changed everything. There's Magic's highlight reel. Unfortunately, 2K doesn't show assists on the highlight packages, unfortunately. If you think a guy gets 28 assists, they would show nothing but his assists. But that's 2K for you. They are showing his rebounds, though. Just overpowering Lillard. Look at that. That was beautiful. Little jump hook in the lane. Man, just overpowered Lillard and all those smaller guards. So this was a fun game. Let's see Asir Thompson's highlights. Boom. Another transition layup. Transition. A deep two. He rarely ever hits those. Another transition layup. Man. Harrison Barnes are. Just look at all these transition layups and spot up threes, man. It's just crazy. There's Middleton. Magic finding Middleton like that. Man, this was just fast-paced basketball. All right, moving on. Let's see who's up next in the season. The Pacers. I think it's Team Larry Bird and the Pacers, I believe. Let's take a look at the Daily View. Yeah, I believe it is them. Yep. So it will be Team Larry Bird taking on the Pacers next in this world. But I think I might go ahead and call it a night, and we'll probably get that game going for you guys tomorrow. Or I might do a Will Chamberlain game here, or a Jordan game. But that'll be the next game coming here in the Larry Bird Magic Johnson series. Let's take a look at the season standings right now on both sides and see where both teams are at currently. In the Eastern Conference, Team Larry Bird is 20-3, currently riding a 11-game winning streak. And out west, Team Showtime is the 3rd seed right now, trying to catch up to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they just are now back on a new win streak because they lost before this game. They just lost to the San Antonio Spurs. So Showtime hasn't been doing. Showtime, they lost against the Clippers, won against the Spurs, they won against the Washington Wizards, then they lost against Dallas, then they won against the Pelicans, then they lost against the Spurs. Another one. So Showtime hasn't really been consistent. It's kind of like they can't really keep a streak going whereas Team Larry Bird is just kicking everybody. I mean, they're not blowing people out necessarily, but they're just winning close games. I mean, look at how close these games have been. 24-17. Except for that was a total blowout right there. I think Larry Bird put like 70 points in that game. That was a close game. That was a close game. That was a close game. But yeah. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the content, I humbly ask you guys to give a subscription and, hit the notification bell and share the content with your friends, family, and a few enemies, man. Turn an enemy into a friend. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video coming up here, maybe shortly or maybe later. I don't know. I might do another one. Hit the notification bell. That way you're always there when I go live. I will see you guys in the next video. And thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Hope you guys had fun. Peace.